Alright, so today we're doing a testing strategy for linear inequalities. We're going to be using our calculator, so you want to make sure you have both of those things. Alright, so let's zoom in here. Which ordered pair is the solution set of this? Now, stuff you learned in day 3. Now you could solve this and graph this. Okay, this would be a little bit difficult to graph. You have a bunch of points. They're asking you what is an ordered pair that is a solution. Now, real quick, solution means it's going to be in the shaded region. Okay, so there, if you don't know how to graph that, then you wouldn't be able to find what's in the shaded region. First I need a line, and then I need to compare these points, okay? So let's read what it says down here. You do not need to graph the equation to do this problem. You need to test the answer choices. Let's underline that, test the answer choices, okay? What do I need to do on the calculator, okay? Well, what you need to do is substitute x and y with the ordered pairs of the answer choices, comma, type them into the calculator and press enter. True is in the shaded, false is not. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to use our calculator. Okay, now we're going to type in this inequality. We're going to replace this, whenever we have these answer choices, they're x comma y. Okay, so I'm going to replace this x with the x value of 0, and I'm going to replace this y with the y value of 2. Okay, so off to the side here, I'm going to rewrite using this inequality, replacing x and y, and then I'm going to see what the calculator tells me. Is it true or is it false? Okay, so let's do that. 8x, so that's going to be 8, and instead of x, I'm going to put 0, so 8 parentheses 0, plus 16y, so plus 16, instead of y, I'm going to put parentheses 2, and then I end it with greater than 32. Now, all I got to do is type that in the calculator and see if I get true or false. Okay, so let's do that. Now, when I type this in, okay, I'm going to type 8 parentheses 0, 8 parentheses is over here. It's 8 parentheses 0 plus 16 parentheses 2. Okay, now here's the question. How do you type an inequality sign? Okay, now if you look at your equal sign below the control button, okay, right above it in yellow, do you see how you have a not equal sign, and then right there you got that inequality sign? So here's the deal. To get to these inequalities, you're going to have to press Control equals. So I'm going to click Control. I'm going to hit equals. And now I've got some options here. Okay. So again, Control equals. I'll write it up here. Okay. So Control equals is how you get these inequalities. On the calculator, I should say CTRL. That's the button. And then equals. Okay. So let's type this in. So I need the greater than 32. So greater than is the first one, 32. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but when you type this in the exact way you saw it, you hit enter, it's going to tell you true or false. Now this one, is false. That means the point 0, 2 is false. It's not in the shaded region. So A is false, A is wrong. Okay? So guess what I'm going to do next? I'm going to take these next ordered pair, -3, 5, and plug it in for x, plug it in for y. So let's rewrite this. So it says 8x, so I'm going to put 8, and instead of x, I'm going to put parentheses -3. Plus, and then 16y. So 16, and instead of y, I'm going to put parentheses 5. And then it ends with greater than 32. Do you see how the inequality for letter A and letter B, everything's the same except for x and y, which we get out of the answer choices. So let's type this in again. 8 parentheses -3 plus 16 parentheses 5. Now, again, how do I get that greater than sign right there? I'm going to hit Control equals. Control equals. Okay, Control equals is what gives me my inequality options. And again, I'm looking for greater than sign, so my greater than sign is the first one. And then I'm going to type 32. Is it true or is it false? Hey, this one is true. That's what I wanted, right? So yeah, this one's true. Now I can tell you that's already going to be my answer, B. Yay! Okay, but these last two, I'm going to write them out real quick. All I'm doing is replacing x with x value and y with the y value. Let's type these in real quick. So for letter C, I'm going to put 8 parentheses -1 parentheses plus 16 parentheses 1 greater than 32. False. Did not work for C. And then last one, 8 parentheses 4 plus 16 parentheses 0. Control equals greater than 32. That one is also false. So, by replacing x and y with, from the inequality, replace these x's and y's in the inequality with x and y in the answer options using parentheses, right? I use parentheses every time. If you do that, it'll tell you true or false. True is true, and true is correct, okay? True is correct. Cool. Now that's kind of it for the notes on this, okay? Your practice, okay, down here, is you want to do exactly what we just did using number 1, 2, and 3. Use this inequality and use these x comma y's to replace with, okay? So you want to do numbers 1, 2, and 3, and then put it on notebook paper. Number 1 through 3 on notebook paper with your name. And then turn it in, okay? So you got to do this on notebook paper on your own. 1, 2, and 3. Don't guess, okay? Rewrite these formulas, replace x and y with the x and y values of the ordered pairs of the answer choices in parentheses. True and false will tell you which one is right or wrong. One of them should be true on 1 through 3, okay? So that's your assignment for today.